Hey, real quick, before we jump in, I just want to say thank you. When I dropped my last video, this channel had about 770, maybe 780 subs. Now we're almost at 1700 as I'm recording this, and I'm officially a YouTube partner. That's wild. I seriously appreciate every single one of y'all who subbed, liked, dropped a comment, shared the video. I hope y'all keep bringing that same energy. And if this is your first time here, you picked a good one. What you're watching is gameplay with the new and improved Playmaking Glass Cleaner 2.0. This is not the same as the 6.9 build I dropped before. This is the 6.8 version. Faster with more slashing capability, better defensively, both on the interior and the perimeter, better ball handling, and when it comes to shooting the rock and cleaning the glass, he's the same beast, but a totally different animal. This is my go-to build now for the Anti-Venom lineup, the antidote to the toxic L2 meta. He can legitimately switch, recover, rebound with the pure inside footers, and when the ball's in his hands, he's pure punishment. Whatever the situation needs, he answers, even when you're matched up against pure post scorers. So hope y'all enjoyed some of the clips here. We're going against a few different L2 lineups, and you can see not only can we get buckets, snag boards, but you see us here fully switchable on defense, able to get a contest on the guard as he shoots the fade. And that's just not something I could do consistently with the 6.9, definitely not with a footer, chasing these little guards around. So the 6.8, what I'm calling a playmaking glass cleaner, I'm not showing the build in this video. If you want the build video, I'll drop it. I need 7 likes. Give me 7 likes. I'll drop the video the next day. All right, so you see we're going against the 99 agility, 99 mid-range, 99 3-ball, 99 speed, 6'4", and the big is a 6'9" pure inside with a 90 vertical and like 99 rebound. So anyway, he chases me up top. Obviously, we're on a little 4-game streak, and so we get ball first, and he kind of makes a bit of an IQ error here. I'm kind of caught in the mid-range trying to get free and see if they're going to, leave nails open. They don't. I come out, brick a 3 real quick, and we're back in defense. You see him pulling. He's at that 99 3-ball, so I got to jump at that. I jump again, and I'm able to recover to get another contest. That's not something I could do on the 6.9. And look, I'm fast enough again to get into the passing lane and get a steal off of that. Again, on a footer, on a 6.9, that's not happening. But with the 6.8, I'm able to do a lot more. I'm in 2-8 tenacity. I throw a self lob and I brick it, which is heartbreaking. but there's a lot of RNG in the game, and if you're throwing self lobs, sometimes you're going to miss them, even if you're wide open in 2-8 tenacity. So anyway, we're up 2-0. They get the ball back. We always feel like we got maybe 3 chances with the ball before the game is over with, and sometimes we can create more chances if we play really good defense. And obviously, this lineup is designed just to do that. So off to kind of a bad start defensively. Nels is going for these steals. I mean, he's got the 99 steal. He's got full wingspan. It's hard for him to not try and go for steals. I'm definitely not mad at him for doing it, as we force a miss there. Anytime that 6'9" is getting that rebound, I know that he's probably not going to go up with it, but I still want to play hands-up defense for one reason, to make sure I'm contesting if he tries to go up. But number 2, I'm trying to position myself as a barrier and walling up so that if he tries to pass it out, I can get a pass deflection. But anyway, we're able to get a shot clock violation there. I come across the lane to get the ball and just sizing up, trying to see if I can get a 3-ball off. The guard drops as I pump fake, and I notice Nell's wide open, so we dot him up, and we cut the lead 6-5. But anyway, he chases me up top again, so that's the second time he's done that. Nels and I play a lot of 2s, so we use a lot of pass fakes. And if you bite on it, we'll get you with those little easy backdoor cuts. And if not, we're at least going to waste some of your adrenaline. You only get 3 bars. So every time you go for a reach, we know you're draining an adrenaline bar. You're much more likely to get your ankles broken, not get a good contest, or just not be able to box out if we miss. So anyway, we're switching up here. I'm completely on an island now against the guard. I play him really well, get caught with the screen. Nels should have stepped and got a contest there. He kind of fell asleep on it. But you see, on the 6'8", I'm able to keep up really well. Obviously, I jumped there. Probably shouldn't have. But, if you don't jump, it's hard to get a contest. And I didn't know if Nels would be able to recover in time. So anyway, we give up the slip. They get a quick dunk. And, Nels almost gets a steal there, which, we need to do something to try to get the ball back, but unfortunately, we're not able to get it done. The Pelican or the big is back to twerking, hits his guard for 3. I'm able to drop down again, get my hands up, trying to get in that passing lane. Nothing happens there that time, but that's the kind of positioning you want. Back to the twerk offense, and the guard takes what looks like maybe a bad shot if you've never seen this lineup, or if you don't play a lot of twos, but that's a really good shot. It's open. He's got a 99 mid range, and those are really hard to contest. He just misses it. Of course, the big gets the board. I've yet to even grab a rebound, just because we're playing so much switch defense. He's getting really good position, and now he's in a rebound and takeover, which just makes things worse. So it's 19-10. Obviously, we need to get this ball back. I'm trying my best to use an immovable enforcer or some sort of post lock animation on the big to slow him down so that he's not able to get the pass off cleanly. Because if you're getting bumped in this game, you have to go through your entire bump animation before you're able to make the pass. Nels is able to keep up with the guard, make him make a mistake as he puts his hands up on defense. We're able to get a tip and actually recover at that time, clear the ball out to me. I get a quick blow by and an easy dunk, and we get the ball back down 19-12. So at this point, we got to run the table. They both crash on me not to let me get a dunk, which is fine with me. I'm going to kick it out to Nels. I got inside position anyway, so even if he misses, I'm going to grab the rebound. But obviously Nels is a reliable shooter, so that's a double good situation for me. Anyway, he's playing my ball hand, so I hit him with the hezzy to the explosive behind the back, and we get an easy bucket there, cut the lead 19-17 just like that, and we're back, feeling like we're in a really good spot. We just need 2 buckets to win the game. Again, I get a quick blow by, standing dunk animation, 19-19, and usually in these situations, we know they're not going to let us get a dunk to win it, so Nels is always going to be ready to shoot it. He doesn't see a shot there, but it's all good. I'm going to come out, size up my my matchup. I go ahead and actually come to the side that Nels is on just to make sure that guard drops on me real easy. I'm going to body block him, kick it out. He gets a wide open shot from the corner, and that's just an easy dub for us. But of course, they spin, right? I say easy. We win 21-19, but we made it look easy on offense. So anyway, they spin. They got some pride, and a lot of these L2 lineups are like that. Like they don't think they should ever lose. Obviously, these guys are still purple plated, even after taking an L, and for good reason. Again, you see the 6'9", he's got the 98 strength, he got the 91 vert, 90 D board, 99 O board, and we've got to prove that we know what we're doing. So they decide to switch and have the guard on me this game. I hit the little Devin Booker aggressive breakdown to the Dylan Brooks hop jumper, cancel, pull up on the mid range, and smack it over the little guard. I love that move right now. Anyway, you'll see me go to it maybe a couple times. I don't abuse it too much, but it is a nice move to pull out just in case you need to get a shot off. You get separation from it, or you can crab your defender with it. If you want a 3-point hunt with it, it's better to use from maybe a step or two from behind the 3-point line, because it does drag you forward a lot, even after the Dylan Brooks hop jumper cancel. But anyway, you see us with the ball here. I get the mid-range wide open. We go up 4-0. I'm trying to cut out some of the fluff here so you guys don't have to watch like inbounds and stuff like that. They're kind of confused on the switch. We know, Nels and I know they're trying to switch, so we're trying to take advantage of it. You see the guard chase me here. I throw it quickly to the corner while Nels is still open. Obviously, he's not going to go 100% like anybody else in this game. Of course, they get the rebound, and we're back on defense with the guard knocking down the 3. So 6-3, the Pelicans back to that pole work, and we're trying our best to not get caught up in the L2 madness. Guard comes out, shoots almost open 3, but Nels is able to jump, get a weak contest, which is good enough to make him miss. I probably should have drove right there. I didn't expect him to play me so high. I kind of mess up on my speed boost there. Still able to go to the snatch. He doesn't play it, pull up, knock down the 3, and we're in heat check up 9-3. Of course, Nels, he uses a lot of his adrenaline bars on the off-ball decks, trying to get open to give us quick buckets on like open catch and shoots. I don't do that so much because I need my adrenaline bars for dribbling. But you see there, I get ripped on a fake pass straight off the catch. They're able to take the ball from me before I even notice what's happening. The guard runs out, shoots a quick 3, and they're back, kind of in the driver's seat, 9-6 with the ball. But again, I'm able to play so much faster with the 6'8". I'm able to jump the lane, get in the way of the ball, pick it up. Nels obviously misses, but still grabbed the glass. And that time I got, he got an inside position on me, so he was able to get it. But still, just being able to give us extra possessions right there. Again, Nels, that 99 steal, he's able to get a lane. I pop open for 3, knock it down, and it's like it never happened. So 12-6. Again, Nels trying to off ball, get us a quick little bucket, nothing there. We kind of don't read each other too well. I run into him as he's passing me the ball, which, seems fine against most players, but against a build with 99 speed, 99 agility, and still on his build, he's going to, play a little risky, and we pay the price for being a little careless. So they get the ball back, get a quick bucket, and they're back to L2 cheesing. I try to rip it for some reason. Don't know why I tried that, but it worked out. He missed. I'm able to grab the rebound, and they foul. And this game, they get really really desperate. He almost gets that lane there. I don't know why Nels' pass is so high. But anyway, I hit the Devin Booker aggressive to the hezzy, to the snatch, try to go with the Devin Booker crossover, but he's able to play me really well. I set a screen for Nels so that he can take that midi fade, which, he knocks down pretty regularly, obviously missing it there. And they get the board, they get the ball, knock down the 3 in the corner. That's easy work with that 99 3 ball. So anyway, back on defense, Nels is able to get through. I'm playing the right-hand side in case he gets clipped. There he doesn't. He just gets a little too deep under it. The 6'9", I guess he kind of panicked and decided to go up with a close shot, but is a little too far out, and he blows it. So we're able to get possession back as you see them reaching again. Again, they're playing pretty desperate here. You could tell the 6'9's wound up real tight, especially for him to take that shot attempt there. A really bad attempt. He could have taken easily one dribble in to get a quick dunk, but obviously he was nervous with our speed that we were going to be able to catch up to it and get a contest before he was able to get the dunk. As you see me able to blow by the defender there. Again, the 6'9s are the toughest of the different L2 cheese, lineups. I say again, I've mentioned this in other videos, but look at the teleport move with the L3 connector. If you don't know how to do that, it's, I can talk about another video. There's other tutorials out there on it, but anyway, hop jumper cancel, knock down the 3. But like I was saying, the 6'9 back end, fully decked out, rebound strength, but still has high speed and perimeter defense. Those are definitely the tougher builds to score on, just because they're built with more speed in mind and they're able to keep up more with my build. But you see them fouling again there as I try to, hit Nels. There I get body bumped on the cross. Nels cuts through, and, the RNG in the game kind of pays us back for the miss that the 6'9 got. There he catches the ball dead zone. He's able to get a quick dunk. So Nels is he's dying right now. I'm like, hey, man, that could have happened. That happened to them. Now it happens to us. Anyway, they're back in the L2 cheese offense. I'm switching. Nels is able to get a quick rip. I'm able to get a quick layup, and we win the game again, 21-13. And again, it's like it never happened with the blown close shot. Nels is heated about that, but it is what it is. We're happy when it goes our way, and we don't think it should happen to us when it goes the other way. But here's the next lineup. Nels had to get off. My boy Foreign jumps on. He's on a 6'6". ISO lock, really a ones build, but he's got 92 rebound on it. And I convinced him to come play twos with me. He doesn't play a lot of twos, so I ended up having to give him quite a bit of direction on just like how to play this L2 lineup and like when to switch and when not to. And he's, real good with, kind of listening here. This is that clip I showed in the intro, and you can see us like opening possession. I'm able to stay with the guard, get that contest, and Foreign, doesn't get the board there, but he's able to use that box out animation enough to keep the center from being able to reach to it, which is all we need is possession. Here I hit that Devin Booker aggressive again to that Dylan Brooks hop jumper cancel. And I just love that move, able to get a quick midi there. We go up 2-0. You see Foreign cooking up a little bit, hitting the walk back to the lay, misses it, but gets his own rebound. I'm outside for 3, knocking it down. He had inside position too, so maybe he could even gotten rebound. I don't know, with the footer down there. But anyway, they get the ball back. We're able to get, a stop without them scoring anything. And, he's back in, trying to score on the guard and gets a nice drive and dunk to put us up 7-0. So anyway, he cuts real well there. I'm not really used to playing with foreign. So, I know Nels will kind of go to the perimeter. Anyway, we hit the center with a nasty Devin Booker aggressive to the self lob. This time we get the dunk, obviously, instead of having to rely on a layup. Foreign trying to score on that quick little guard, obviously not as easy as trying to score on the 7-footer. So throws the ball to me. I'm able to get a quick layup to go down, and we're up 11-0. So, this lineup's gotten the ball 2 times, and we're able to stop them from scoring on both occasions, which is rare to be able to do. I missed the wide open, so they get the ball back again. Of course, the guard runs to the corner, hits the fade. That's kind of like what most of these guards are looking for, is to get to that corner and shoot the fade from the corner. That's like your highest percentage chance of hitting a 3. Plus, if you're fading in this game with the shifty shooter badge, you have a pure green window every single time. So it might be a little tougher of a shot to hit, but if you know your timing, you can literally make 100% of those shots if you're fading from the corner. So anyway, he misses there. Of course, he gets a quick interception and knocks down another fade. So it's like we never got the ball in the first place. So anyway, we're up 11-9, but these leads evaporate really quickly. We're in the switch again. I'm able to pick up, get a nice bump animation on the guard. Of course, he's going to hand it off to the center to reset, get back into their off-ball action. And the center grows a brain for a second, tries to go up for a dunk, but both of us get down there to get the contest. And the guard picks up the garbage, runs out, knocks down a 3. So we've had 2 opportunities here where we should have got the ball. We weren't able to. And fortunately, because he's shooting with rhythm shooting, while it is easier to shoot with rhythm shooting, you do get those kind of glitched shots every once in a while where you get a red. So he gets a very slow. We're able to pick the ball up, get a quick layup, and we've got the ball back now. I pull up for 3, miss it. Unfortunately, Foreign is able to, not secure the rebound, but he's able to run back, get on defense, and, make them work for a bucket. So he's hitting the Rari slide. Obviously, I don't need to worry about the footer shooting. He's up here inside. I can get in that passing lane, though. He looks to try to drive, kicks it out to the guard. Foreign's able to recover off of almost a miscommunication there with the switch and get a good contest, and we end up getting the ball back. So anyway, Foreign driving by, getting a quick dunk, these guards are not easy to score on. They've got 99 agility, and they usually got defense because they don't have any finishing and they don't have any ball handling or any pass on them for that matter. So usually it's all athleticism, defense, and shooting. So those are big buckets for us to get, especially because I'm used to kind of carrying the whole offensive load on the 2s court, besides like the catch and shoot situations like that one you saw there. So anyway, Foreign knocks it down. And to me, this is still an anti-venom lineup. It just gives us a little more versatility offensively. He doesn't have the steal on his build. He's got like very low steal and, no pass. Nils doesn't have any pass on his build either. But anyway, it does give us a lot more versatility offensively, that he's able to get his own buckets and not just rely on me for catch and shoots. But next lineup, we're just, lining them up and knocking them down. I'm able to get a quick 2, rim runs. Foreign's able to get his. We get off to a quick 6-0 start. And, honestly, we're having fun going against these lineups. Like this build has made it where I don't only feel like good or confident going against the L2, cheesers. I actually look forward to playing against them. And I haven't been able to say that with the 7-foot ISO Titan I use, which I love that build. That still might be my favorite build just because, it's so fun scoring and dribbling with a footer. And I love him for the 5s, by the way. And for the 3s, I think he's a more effective build on the 3s, to be honest with you. The 6'9" was great, but I deleted the build after I made the 6'8". I don't even have the 6'9" anymore, guys. The 6'8" is just superior in every way. And it has given me such a level of freedom defensively, the way I'm able to move, and the ability to score the ball more effectively because I have higher finishing and higher ball handling and higher interior defense. I deleted the 6'9". So what's really cool about this 6'8" build, and we can cover it more in the build video, but when you make him, he's a 2-way 3-level board hunter. But I had a few opportunities to change his name based on how I did the cap breakers. One of the name changes was actually shot creating 3-level threat, which I passed on. I thought that was a pretty terrible name. especially cutting out the rebounding and cutting out the defensive part just to have shot creating 3-level threat. But I ended up getting another option that I went with, which was I don't know if you noticed it, it's a two-way slash first shot creator as we dunk on everyone in traffic. So two-way slash first shot creator with legend level rebounding. I thought it's, pretty dirty, pretty dirty build name. So anyway, we're hitting the Luca or the basic escape spam, whatever you want to call it, crossover 16, able to get ourselves to a self lob. And again, dunking traffic off the self lob. We end up losing the ball. We get back on defense, but again, we're still real fast. The center doesn't know what to do. He almost, again, grew a brain and thought about making a run for the basket real quick. But anyway, guard takes a good shot, knocks it down. We're up 13-11, and we got to get a stop here. So anyway, Foreign's playing it real well. He ends up getting clipped by the screen. I'm staying in that passing lane, but he ends up getting underneath me, and I take a foul here because last thing I want to do is give them an easy bucket. I've got 4 fouls I can use before I'm kicked out the game, and I'm not ashamed to use them. Anyway, jump contest here. Obviously, he pump fakes it, and fortunately misses the fade. And I use Foreign's box out to run down, grab a rebound instead of trying to chase him out for a contest I know I'm not going to get. So anyway, we're back with the ball, 16-11. I'm reading the defense to see what they're going to do. I run by the big as soon as he steps up because he's most vulnerable to that blow-by animation if he's moving in the opposite direction that I'm going in. Fortunately, Foreign knocks down the corner 3, puts us up 19-11. He's able to cook up, get an easy blow-by with the Devin Booker crossover with the guard guarding him. And we take the dub 21-11. We just got back, just got on together. Nels had just jumped off. So this is our second game together on the twos court, and we're on a 2 game. These guys spin the block. So here we are again, third game playing together on the twos court. And, the L2 lineup, again, they're usually going to spin if you beat them. So we're back to, cooking the big up. That's what we do. He's either gonna have to let us shoot or have to deal with the ball handle, and he's not gonna be able to deal with that at all. So this is why most of them sit paint. But obviously, you got to take your chances if you don't want to see your man just, knock down mid ranges on you. Anyway, Foreign getting busy with the self lob, windmill dunk, pretty gross there, snatching back, knocking down the midi. You even got the little guard who's got, decked out speed and agility playing low like he's going to try to make Foreign shoot. Anyway, he's kind of getting a little boxed up here. Anyway, he steps back and gets stripped off the finishing move. Happens to the best of us. We're back in defense. I kind of hedge there instead of switch, drop to the big, and somehow I don't get a contest, and they're able to get a bucket. So 8-2 here. Obviously, the big back into the L2 pose. And we're able to fortunately get a brick on their second shot attempt in that possession. I'm almost able to blow by the big, but instead I hit a snatch back off the Devin Booker aggressive and knock down a mid-range. Here you see Foreign, he kind of curls up to the mid-range. I'm able to throw him a quick pass where he's able to get an easy lane for a dunk. And then again to the Devin Booker, hitting the snatch off the combo moves to the explosive behind the back. And it's a big green meter dunk. 14-2. We're hitting, shots and scoring real quick on these dudes. So anyway, hitting the size up, the escape, back to the snatch, to the Luca or the crossover escape move, to the self lob, 16-2. Looks like he's lagging out. He's able to run back in time to get dunked on. It's 18-2. And, it's just a matter of not selling the bag here and making sure that we close them out. Because the last thing we want to do is get cocky or confident against these lineups because they can literally run the table on you, go 21-0. So it's 18-2. I'm taking my time. I'm able to get to the rim, get a quick standing dunk. We go up 20-2. And like I said, usually in these situations, they're not going to let you drive. They're going to, make you beat them with a jump shot. And, right on cue, obviously Foreign in the corner. I'm able to dot him up as the guard overcommits because I already know that's going to happen. I don't even commit to a drive. I just dot him in the corner. And I got some really good teammates I get to play with that get to make me look good. We go 11 for 11 as a team on the spin back L2 lineup. So again, if you haven't already liked the video, please like it up, sub to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. God bless you all. Jesus loves you. And I'll catch you on the next upload. Peace.